Radhe Radhe, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, dear Vaishnavas.
Welcome to the feet of Tulsi Devi, where all of your desires are fulfilled.
See? Look it, I'm trying to turn this way and it won't.
Just double click. Yeah. So we have come to Dhir Samir.
They're doing some reconstruction right now. Usually it's such a beautiful sanctuary.
Dandavat Pranama Vaishnavas. Welcome to Shri Vrindavan Dham, beginning in Dhir Samir. Dhir Samir means very soft breeze. So we're going to go to the Samadhi Mandirs of Gauridas Pandit and
Bhajan Kutir.
Gopal Guru Goswami, Dhyan Chandra Goswami, and there's a lot of noise, so please.
They're doing construction, so.
Keep that level. Let's go to the Monday. We're not going to be able to speak much here.
Sorry about the noise. They're doing reconstruction here, so. Huh?
They're not here right now.
Doing everything.
Yes.
We didn't know, so we brought you to an empty mandir. Oh, in the other place where the Babas are sitting.
Okay, so we will go to where they are.
Okay.
And it'll be better if we're
Well,
over
this is the place where Thakurji do have a
They've performed
history.
so many beautiful pastimes here.
This is all
Go,
Tulsi.
Giriraj Maharaj, yeah.
Oh, and Giriraj.
Giriraj Maharaj
Ki Jai. But look, it's so beautiful, Tulsi. This place is usually so shanti, so beautiful. But it's so nice also that they have the facility to be able to keep this beautiful place up. If you've just joined, this is the Samadhi of Gauridas Pandit. Very near and dear to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. We'll speak about him. So this is his Samadhi. They're probably going to build a nice mandir. And Thakurji is here. Anup, can I bring the camera? Can you ask? So they have a little garden growing here. Again, this is called Dhir Samir. Is it okay? Okay.
So this is their temporary residence while they're rebuilding the temple. So beautiful. So, I think we should do a little Mangalacharana.
Okay.
But we'll be soft about it. Maybe just here out of the way so we don't.
Yeah, we don't want to
their
disturb
kirtan.
their beautiful kirtan. They have just tulsi growing everywhere. Look at how beautiful. She's just everywhere. Okay. Do you want to just sit on this side?
No. Is
We
it better
could-
with the leg?
Well,
Is it okay?
I think you just have a whole courtyard of green there.
Okay.
That'll work.
Hare Krishna. And we're protected from monkeys in here. So, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada
Ki jai.
Bhanu Gauriya Guru Varga
Ki jai.
Pavan Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki
Jai.
Prem Purushottam Shaktinandana Gaur Hari ki
Jai.
Mahavinu Bihari Ju ki
Jai.
Radharamana Ju ki
Jai.
Giriraj Mahārāja
Ki jai.
Naam Sankirtana ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna Mahamantra
Ki jai.
Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki
Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.
So we will begin with page 1, Mangalacharan, Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam. And if you want, you can set it down. It's easy.
I like to be able to show them every now and then.
Yes. So this book, Shri Gauri Giti Gucha, Vandeham Shri Guru, Dandava Pranama Vaishnavas.
They like the kirtan.
Yes. Sorry, we're going to be doing our Mangalacharna at the same time as that kirtan. So this is the nature of the cacophony in Vrindavan, is that there are thousands of kirtans and prayers going on simultaneously, as what Meera said in her bhajan, Ghar Ghar Tulasi Thakur Seva. In every home there's Tulasi and Thakurji Seva. So
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parijana
Sahitam
Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamshta Magyanat Nirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Śrīmad Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇeti Namine Shri Krishna Lila Katane Sudakshan Audarya Madhurya Gunaishta Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Nārayanam Tam Shirasha Namami Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Shri Krishna Pada Jagadaika Hridhi Chaitanya Leelamrita Sarasaram Nārayanam Tam Satatam Prapadye Namahom Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedānta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Gaura Preshtaya Bhutale Shri Śrīmad Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Iti Namine Iti Martya Charitraya Svashritanam Chapaline Jiva Duke Sadartaya Shri Nama Premadayine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedānta Saraswati Namine Shri Vaishnavanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabhye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Premadhya Śrī Rūpānuga Bhaktida Śrī Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Śrīmurtaye Dinatarine Rūpānuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagyamurtaye Sambodhe Padambujayate Namaha Namo Bhaktivedānta Sachidanandanamine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rūpānugavarayate Gaura Vibhava Bhumestam Nirjishta Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhuma Shri Jagannatayate Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratrishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jayatam Surato Pango Mama Mandam Mate Kati Matsarvasva Padam Bojo Radha Madana Mohano Divyat Kalpadrumadra Śrīmad Ratnagara Sinhasanascho Shri Shri Radha Śrīla Govinda Deva Krishtalibi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasarasaramdhi Vangshivata Tatastritaha Karshan Venu Svane Gopi Gopinata Shriestanaha Vrindaye Tulasi Devyai Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavate Namo Namaha Panchatatvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktavyam Namami Bhakti Shaktikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Cheto Darpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamritashvadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Hare Nama Hare Nama Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalo Nastyeva 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 Gatiranyata Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
We'll sing one Guru Bhajan, Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, and then we'll tell something about this amazing place where we are. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, page
32. Is it going to be? It's going to be hard to do it.
Nah.
I'm just going to get a little closer to Prabhu.
No problem.
I'm just going to get a little closer so that we can hear.
Same. Gurudeva Kripa Bindu Diya Koro E Dase
Our Kirtaniyas. Sudevi Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Koro E Dase Trena Pekayati Hina
Gurudeva Kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati no.
Gurudev kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati na.
O sakala sahane bal diya koro nij mane sprihahina.
Sakala sahane bal diya koro
nij mane sprihahina. Kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati no. Gurudev kripa bindu diya
koro e dase trinape khayati na.
O sakale saman korite shakati deho natha jatha jatha.
Sakale saman
korite shakati deho natha jatha jatha. O tabe to gahibo hari nama sukhe, tabe to gahibo hari nama sukhe. Aparadha habe hato, aparadha habe hato. Gurudev kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati no. Gurudev kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati no. O kabe heno kripa lobhiya e jano kritartha hoibe natho. Kabe heno kripa lobhiya e jana kritartha hoibe natho. Shakti buddhi ami ati din, shakti buddhi ami ati din. Koro more atma sato, koro more. Gurudev kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati no. Gurudev kripa bindu diya trinape khayati. O jogyata vichare kichu nahi paye, tomaro karuna saro. Kichu nahi paye, tomaro karuna saro. Karuna na hoile kadiyo kadiya, karuna na hoile kadiya kadiya. Prano na rakhibo aro, prano na rakhibo. Gurudev kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati no. Gurudev kripa bindu diya koro e dase trinape khayati. Jaya Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Gurudeva. Oh, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Hey Gopal ki jai, Rupanam Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Guru Parampara ki jai. So, this place we have come is a place of Guru Tattva. So that's one of the reasons I really wanted to dive into that bhajan, Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, because it's not only the place of Radha and Krishna's pastimes, but it's also very prominently figured in our Guru Varga, our Guru Parampara. So, this is known as Dhir Samir. Dhir Samir, Dhir means soft, breeze, no? And Samir?
No, Dhir
means soft and Samir means breeze.
Like sober.
So Dhir means, but it's very gentle, very soft. So this is a place where very beautiful soft breezes would come and Radha and Krishna would come and play here. Sudevi will tell you about that afterward. But it's also the Samadhi Mandir place of Gauridas Pandit, who prominently figures in the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You will find there are so many bhajans. That bhajan we might be familiar with that he wrote, Devadi Deva Gauri Chandra, Gaura Chandra Gauri Dasa Mandire. So he wrote that bhajan and beautiful pastimes of him here. And also this is the place of Gopal Guru Goswami and also Dhyan Chandra Goswami, and so many other of our Vaishnava Acharyas have come to this place and taken the dust from this place on their heads and spoken beautiful Harikatha here. Also there's one bhajan they sing from Gita Govinda when they're here, which I am not proficient enough to sing. Dhira Samire, Dhira Samire.
Also sometimes they sing Radha Kunda Tata here because this is also Dhir Samir in there.
Yes, Jamuna Tire Vasati Bane Vanamali. So they sing some beautiful bhajans here related to the pastimes which took place here. Regarding Gopal Guru Goswami, Gopal Guru Goswami got his name quite interestingly. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri, he was holding his tongue when he was going to the toilet. When that little boy came past and saw, hey, what are you doing?
5 years old.
He was only 5 years old. What are you doing? Why are you holding your tongue? And Mahaprabhu said, I cannot stop my tongue. It's always vibrating the holy name, but I'm in such an impure condition that I shouldn't be chanting. So he was holding his tongue, trying to stop his tongue from moving. And this little 5-year-old boy, his name was Gopal. He said to Mahaprabhu, what will you do at the time of death? Are you going to stop chanting then? When vomit and stool and urine is just flowing, are you going to stop chanting the holy name at that time? Mahaprabhu said, you're right. This is not anything ordinary. He said, you are like my guru, so I will call you Gopal Guru. So he became known from that time as Gopal Guru, and then later on, of course, as when he manifested his Acharya Lila, he became known as Gopal Guru Goswami. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself gave him the name Gopal Guru. That Gopal Guru Goswami, by his mercy, we have received in our parampara all of our Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri, Gaur Mantra, Gaur Gayatri. By his mercy. Srila Gurudev mentioned that by his grace, this has come to us. Because now we don't have so much power, so much capacity through the simple, just by chanting Gopal Mantra and Kama Gayatri. So Gopal Guru Goswami made it so that we will be able to pray more deeply to Gurudev and develop relationship with Gurudev and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through our mantras. Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri, Gopal Mantra, Gaur Mantra, Gaur Gayatri.
In addition to that, I just want to say that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur wasn't giving these mantras when he first began initiating, especially during the beginning of Gaudiya Math. And it was our Param Gurudev Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj who asked him at the time of initiation, will you not give me Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri? Do I have to go to some other sampradaya to get this? And so then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's heart was charmed and he began to give this mantra. So again, it was added into our line of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's disciples and his lineage. So due to our Param Gurudev as well, we've been given this grace.
So there happened to be some great catastrophic problem in Puri at the time from the government, which was attacking or disturbing the temples
of Haridas Thakur.
Following in the line of Gopal Guru Goswami. And that time he had a disciple there who was looking after everything. His name was Dhyan Chandra Goswami. So this Dhyan Chandra Goswami was very, very upset and didn't know how to take care of the situation because the government had so much power and the government was harassing them. And so he was quite upset. So one night he had a dream, like a vision, that he was told that his Gurudev was here. His Gurudev had already left this world physically. He had entered Samadhi, but he was told, "What are you talking about? Your Gurudev is in
Baba
Vrindavan.
came from Vrindavan.
Your Gurudev is in Vrindavan doing Nam Bhajan." So Dhyan Chandra Goswami made up his mind immediately. He ran here as fast as he could to come to this place. He came here and he saw his Guru, Gopal Guru Goswami, chanting, taking shelter of Sri Harinam Prabhu in deep, deep trance with eyes full with tears. And he was completely confused. He offered his Dandavat Pranam to his Guru and he couldn't understand. How is it? We put you in Samadhi here, but here you are here in Vrindavan doing your bhajan. So this also for us is a very important thing. We think that Guru has left, but we should understand when Guru enters Samadhi, he's not actually mortal like us. He's a transcendental personality, and if we are sincere, we can have darshan of Sri Guru, means Guru can manifest to us in any way. As Sutta Goswami says about Shukadev Goswami, Tan sarva bhuta hridayam muni manatosmi. I see my Gurudev situated within the heart of every living entity. So if we're sincere, like Srila Gurudev said, we can call out to our Gurudev and he can reciprocate. We can call out to Rupa Goswami, we can call out to Srila Prabhupada, we can call out to all of our Guru Varga and beg for their help. Otherwise, why do we call to them? Why do we first ask them to come before we make an offering, or before we begin chanting, or before we do any Thakurji Seva? Why do we call to them? Because they're not bound by the material constraints of this material world. In fact, Srila Bhaktivedānta Saraswati Prabhupada said, the greatest offense, the greatest aparad to Harinam is to consider Sri Guru to be like an ordinary mortal of this world. Because if you think they're mortal and bound by the material world like us, then what is the meaning of really surrendering to them? If they're bound in this material world, they are not. It might appear like it, but they're not. They take a form which makes, in essence, something relatable to us so that we can connect. But they are transcendental, they are already perfect, they are permanently bound to the lotus feet of Krishna. And if we're sincere and call out to them for their mercy and grace, they can manifest in our hearts. And if they can manifest in our hearts, they can manifest in front of us. If you can talk, you can walk, as we've learned through the Shakshi Gopal history. So, in this case, because Dhyan Chandra Goswami was such a Sat Shishya, it means a pure disciple of his Gurudev, when he came to this place, he saw his Gurudev actually here, chanting and weeping in divine separation from Shri Radha and Krishna. And his Gurudev gave him so many instructions. His Gurudev told him, don't worry, everything will be okay, you can go back, there will be no more problem in the future for you. When Dhyan Chandra Goswami went back to Puri, at that time all of those government workers were apologizing profusely, begging forgiveness, saying, we're sorry for what we did, we were misled, we made some big mistake, please forgive us. And everything was okay from that time on. One speciality of Gopal Guru Goswami is that his followers and his disciples, they don't put the bhoga when they're making an offering right in front of Radha and Krishna. In fact, they place it in front of Gopal Guru Goswami. Why? Because they understand that by their own power, they're not able to directly connect to Krishna. But whatever they put in front of their Gurudev's nature is to always offer everything to Krishna. So through the medium of our Gurudev, our prayers are transmitted to Krishna. So they have this kind of mood, everything with deep intention. You want to tell something about Gauridas Pandit?
Can we try to go over there a little bit?
It doesn't sound like there's a saw or anything going at the moment.
Let's go to his Samadhi Mandir real quick and again see if we could speak something there.
Okay.
So again, they're doing some construction here, which is a really good sign. It means that, you know, donations are coming in and these places aren't becoming lost. So it's a happy thing that it's being done, and they're doing kirtan for Thakurji there. This is the original mandir, straight ahead. That's the original mandir for Thakurji, but they're redoing the whole mandir inside as well. This right here is the samadhi of Śrī Gauridas Pandit. Do you think it's quieter in there? Okay.
Just, you can go there.
Dandavat pranam. Should I sit in a way that I...
Just a little bit closer. You're not in front. I mean, you can even come closer.
So, as Kishori Mohan Prabhu was telling, this is a place of Guru Tattva. This is a place that is actually very dear, very grave. Dear Samir, there's beautiful leelas. So many leelas of Radha and Krishna took place here. But our Gurudev, once when he was here, he actually said that one day there was a very heavy wind going around Vrindavan. And Srimati Radhika and Krishna were sitting together. And Krishna began to play his flute. And the wind, as it was coming near here, became stunned. It became stunned, and it didn't want to move past the connection of Krishna's flute song. And so it became very dear, it became very slow, and it didn't want to leave that vicinity. So this place, dear Samir, it is a place of gravity, it is a place of soberness actually. When Jayadev Goswami, he wrote this one beautiful, actually Krishna wrote it. Jayadev Goswami was writing Gita Govinda, and in there he was writing Smaragana Lakandanam Mama Shima
Shira Shimandanam Dehi Padapalamudaram.
He was writing this and his hand started to shake and he couldn't continue writing this. And he left and went to take bath. He thought, I don't know what's going on. So we know this Leela, how Krishna himself took the form of Jayadev Goswami and wrote this. So our Srila Gurudev said that this pastime of breaking Srimati Radhika's man, and that day he, Padapalabam, please place your lotus feet on my head. Krishna was breaking her man here, and dear Samir. So now we're at the Samadhi of Śrī Gauridas Pandit. Gauridas Pandit was the younger brother of the father of Janava, Tani, and Vishuddha. Nanda Prabhu. And his near and dear connection with
Kishori. Disconnected. Ah, Radhe Radhe, sorry.
Sorry.
We don't know how long it was off. It just went off that second.
Can you tell us where we ended off? We're back in this spot. Is there any way anyone can tell us where we left off?
Where did we leave off? I think it stopped at where you were saying that Gauridas Pandit is the Janava Devi, who are both the wives of Nityananda Prabhu, and that when Janava Devi came to this place and saw the Samadhi of Gauridas Pandit, she was weeping profuse tears because of his devotion.
It's really amazing when you come to these places and we contemplate that these types of personalities were here. We know about Radha and Krishna and all of their Leela here, but also knowing that our Acharyas, our Guru Varga, our Janava Thakurani, they have all walked here, they've wept here, they've prayed here, they've done bhajan here. It really brings a mood of great gravity to the heart. So I was saying that in Krishna Leela, this Gauridas Pandit is Subal Sakha. So we know in Krishna Leela, there's one beautiful Leela when Krishna one day was in such deep separation from Srimati Radhika, but there was no way that she could meet him during the daytime. How could she do this? So he was practically fainting in separation, and Subal thought, in some way or other, I have to go and help. He said, okay, I'll go there. So Subal went to the place, the house of Srimati Radhika, and when he was there, is everything okay?
They keep saying in and out, but I don't know if that's new. Govinda Rupini said keeps going away.
I don't want to... Maybe we should just show them the places and then speak at home.
We're far from the towers, so we don't know exactly how
Perhaps
it's
we'll
We got a lot of thumbs up. I don't know if that's for what Sudevi just said. Is it okay now? We're connected to my Wi-Fi. It seems it's okay, maybe because a lot of devotees said it from that point. Continue. No one complained before when we were here, right? So it's okay. Chalo.
So what was I? So Subal Saka, he decided to go to save Krishna's life from separation. This is also something to take into consideration, that he has some connection with Madhurya Ras. He's not involved in the intimate seva of Radha and Krishna, but he is somehow connected to be able to help them sometimes in some particular instances to meet. So Subal has a beauty somewhat close to Srimati Radhika. They resemble each other. So he went to the house of Jatila, and she said, hey, what are you doing here? And he said, oh, my calf ran into your house. I've come to get it. And she said, oh, quickly go and find it and leave this place.
Wait, it keeps going in and out. Let me just see.
Then maybe we should walk and tell this katha.
Karuna Maya says it's a bit better, but it cuts out for a short period. It seems all right now, but blurry pic. Yes, also for me.
Let's go. Because it's not nice if the leela's in and out.
Yeah.
Maybe we should walk.
Mm-hmm. We'll walk. It seems better now.
Yeah?
Gone again, yes, but okay. Well, now it's cut out. Haha. It keeps showing as if it's connecting. The katha gets interrupted. Sorry.
I think that we'll tell this later. Anyway, we've come to this place, dear Samir, and you've been able to have darshan of this samadhi of Sri Gauridas Pandit, of this beautiful place. They're doing some construction here, which, like I said, is a very good thing, so these holy places don't become lost. And we'll tell some more katha, maybe at another place where there's better connection.
Maybe if we get closer to
Gopinath?
Yeah, closer to the main part of Vrindavan, because we're quite far out here. We're near Bangshibat. So.
Okay, so we'll try.
Okay, here.
So we'll offer pranam here.
Dandavat pranam, Hare Krishna. We probably need one of those hotspot things, not these little things that are really
They said they can hear off and on, but it's blurry, so.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Are you taking sannyas?
Wait, she's our Bandar protector.
I know, I wanted to show that beautiful.
1 second. Her ankle belt fell off.
Anyway, I think I'll continue in another place. Here, it's a little bit too...
Gopinath?
Yeah, maybe Gopinath has better connection. But at least we can show you around Braj a little bit. Okay. Since you are walking, moving, it's getting better. Okay. And no interruptions. Okay.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. So, I think we just, should I continue the Leela?
Sure.
So, Subal decided to go and to tell Jatila that he had lost his calf. So she said, okay, go and get your calf and leave. But Subal, he went to the servants and the Sakis of Srimati Radhika, and he said, Krishna is dying in separation from Srimati Ji. Please let me take her to him. And they all thought, how will you do it? He went to Srimati Radhika and he said, I have an idea. If you switch cloth with me, give me some of your cloth, and I'll give you my cloth as a sakha. Others too, Devi. As a cowherd boy. Then you can carry a calf across your chest and you'll be able to sneak out and pretend that you're me. So they did that. They dressed Subal as Srimati Radhika. And that Subal Sakhi stayed in the house, and Srimati Radhika took a small calf and carried it past Jatila. Oh, I found my calf, thank you very much. And went back to where Krishna was.
She was carrying it
across her chest.
Radhe Radhe.
So Krishna, he was lying there in deep separation, thinking, what will I do without her if I don't get her darshan? Subal comes back and Krishna sees that it's not Srimati Radhika. He said, oh Sakha, did you not see her? Were you not able to tell her that I'm dying from separation? Srimati Radhika took on Subal Sakha's voice and said, oh no, today she can't come. There was no way I could get her out. Krishna began to lament and lament. Srila Bhakti Rakshak, oh, cow being milked. Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj said that Srimati Radhika started playing with him. Oh, my Prananath, O Lord of my life, do you not recognize your own maidservant? Do you not recognize your own beloved? It's me. And then Krishna became so happy. Oh, so, so you can see how this Gauridas Pandit in Krishna Leela assists in the beautiful Leela of Radha and Krishna. So I think I want to tell something about Gauridas Pandit when we're sitting in a place that's a little bit more shanti, because you know how it gets here. Maybe Kishori, do you want to sing or?
Sure. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Jai Ho.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Radhe Radhe.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Radhe Radhe.
That's our homeopathic doctor.
My homeopathic doctor.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
It's a shortcut to Radha Gopinath Temple through the baby calf Goshala.
But I don't know. Okay. Kishori?
It's okay.
Kishori? I wanted to.
Sorry. Look at Radhe Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe. Look at all these beautiful babies. Okay.
Is it okay to walk behind her? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Baby, baby. Just born yesterday.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
This is the Samadhi Mandir of Madhu Pandit Goswami, who was given the responsibility, according to his great fortune, to look after Shri Radha Gopinath.
Gopinath. So I don't know about cameras. We might get yelled at, but let's just do our best.
Madhu Pandit.
Madhu Pandit. This is his Samadhi Mandir.
Gopinath Radha, Gopinath Radhe.
I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah? Wow.
okay.
Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe.
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 Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe.
Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Big loud kirtan
Rama,
going on inside.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's a huge parikrama.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Can I bring the camera?
part of a very ancient section of the temple. Śrī Satyavrata
Jai.
This is not the Radha Gopinath Mandir, but it's part of the Radha Gopinath Mandir compound. You can't see very well.
Okay.
So now we're going to the Gopinath Mandir. Quick through.
Radhe Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe Radhe Radhe. Jai. Can I bring the camera?
You can go up there.
They allow with camera?
From here.
From here. Okay.
Go up. No, Prabhuji, from here.
From down or from.
Camera's okay? I'm trying to see if I can get you some darshan there. Can you see?
sing here because they're doing the Harikatha there. So I don't want it to disturb their Harikatha. So this is the courtyard of Gopinath temple. I don't know, can you hear us okay? Is it clear? There's a little group there, Parikrama group, doing Harikatha. Otherwise we would have sung Gopinath Maman Nivedana Shuno here.
Let's just sit over here quietly.
For the ladies? Okay. It's on my. So, in the 1500s, late 1400s, there was many beautiful Vaishnavas residing here in Vrindavan. And one's name was Madhu Pandit, another's name was Paramananda. So one day Paramananda, he was meditating on the beautiful pastimes of the Lord, and he noticed something at Jamuna. As Jamuna was flowing, her waters were removing some of the sand, and he saw something starting to manifest. There was a beautiful, beautiful deity of Gopinath. Actually, he was originally installed here in Vrindavan by the grandson of Krishna, Vajranath. So, feeling extreme transcendental ecstasy, Paramananda took this Gopinath, and then he entrusted the service of Gopinath to Madhu Pandit. So in that bhajan, you can say bhajan, where they're glorifying Radha, Govinda Radha, Govinda Radhe, Rupa Gosvāmī Pranadanahe. For Madan Mohan, Sanātana Gosvāmī Pranadanahe. For Gopinath, it says Madhu Pandite Pranadhanahe, that he is the wealth of the life of Madhu Pandit, who is also a great devotee of the Lord.
Is that fire burning on Tulsi?
Yeah. So, good call there, Sudevi. Good call. So, Gopinath was entrusted to the service of Madhu Pandit. What is the speciality of this place?
You can speak a little louder.
Okay, good. Yeah, he's speaking quite loud. So what is the speciality of this place? Who is Gopinath? Gopinath is one of our three main Thakurs, Gaudiya Thakurs. We first went to Madan Mohan temple, then we went to Govindaji temple, now we're at Gopinath temple. So, the first is Madan Mohan. He is the devata of Sambandha, the relationship building. He's Madan Mohan. Then Govinda, he is the deva of Abhideya, which means relationship in practice. Relationship in practice means sadhana bhakti, the aspects or whatever one does for developing their and awakening that relationship. So we spoke about that yesterday at Govindaji. And this place is Gopinath. Gopinath is Prayojan Tattva. Prayojan means the goal. So the goal of all of our sadhan, bhajan and everything is to attain the service of Shri Gopinath. And the mood of Gopinath, meaning Prayojan, this means the highest goal. So I was telling you about this Gopinath. Śrīmad rasa rasaramhi vangshi vata tatastitaha karshan venusmanayar Gopinath Shri Estunaha. This is one of our prayers. The first one is for Madan Mohan, the middle one is to Govinda, and that one is to Gopinath. What does that mean? Śrīmad rasa rasaramhi vangshi vata tatastitaha. So he's residing at Vangshivat. Vangshivat is the place where Krishna was playing his flute on the full moon night.
Ramesh Baba.
Sharad Purnima. So at that time, Krishna was feeling separation in his heart from Srimati Radhika, and he began calling out through the holes of his flute, Radhe, 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 without you I cannot maintain my life. I need you. Excuse me. So, I need you. Without you, I cannot maintain my life. So Sorry, I know you can't. It's hard.
fine, it's
Okay.
fine.
We're still practicing mask wearing. So, without you, I cannot maintain my life. So then, excuse me. At that time, Srimati Radhika, of course, she heard.
Louder. Louder.
Srimati Radhika heard her own name being called because Krishna was calling with his flute song. Gurudev said the flute is so powerful, it can even go where Krishna himself cannot go. He cannot go into the houses of the gopis in the middle of the night, but his flute song can go. And each flute song calls a particular personality or a particular bhav. So Krishna has certain flute songs for his cows, other flute songs for his cowherd boyfriends, and other flute songs for his gopis. And he has a flute song for Srimati Radhika. So he was calling her, without you I cannot maintain my life. Karshan Venu Svanar Gopir. So he was calling that gopi Srimati Radhika. So why did all the other gopis get up and run at that time? At the same time as her? Because Sri Brahma Samhita says, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabis Tabirya Eva Nija Rupataya Kalabhi. That all of those gopis are manifestations of her own moods, her own form, her own bhavs of love and affection for Krishna. So because of this, all of them heard their own names. And no matter what they were doing, some were sleeping, some were cooking, some were cleaning, taking care of children, doing so many different things. Whatever they were doing, they stopped it immediately because Krishna said, this is an emergency. Without you, I cannot maintain my life. So, for that purpose, and besides that, that flute song entered through their ears and stole their hearts. So our Srila Gurudev said, if someone comes into your home in the middle of the night and steals your most valuable treasure, what will you do? Will you worry about what you look like? Will you worry about what you were doing at that moment? If you were just taking a shower, you would just throw a towel on and chase them down the road. Give me my valuable treasure back. So their hearts were stolen by Krishna. Some had been applying makeup, some had been cooking, some had been doing so many different activities. But whatever they were doing at that moment, they stopped and they ran toward Krishna by the millions to satisfy his transcendental desires. He wanted to enjoy rasa. So this is the place. Actually, originally, Gopinath Diti was established near Vangshivat. And then gradually after that, due to some difficulty created by the Muslim rulership, of course, he was moved again and then again when Aurangzeb was literally destroying all of the temples in Vrindavan. Then the original Gopinath, along with Madan Mohan, Govindaji, so many others, they went to Jaipur. So Radha Gopinath temple, it's a beautiful Radha Gopinath temple in Jaipur, and these are the Pratibhu Murtis. Pratibhu means they were installed on their behalf, and we should understand that if any pure Vaishnava installs Radha Gopinath, that it's actually not different than the original. Is the Harinam that Gurudev installed in my heart any less than the Harinam that he installed in anyone else's heart?
No.
It's so when Gurudev or any pure Vaishnava asks Krishna, you come and reside in this form, we should not think, oh, the real one is there in Jaipur and the ones here are anything less. No, this is Archa Vigraha. And so he has called Gopinath to be here. So when Janava Thakurani was here, the eternal consort of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, it said that she was not satisfied that the original Radhika that was here was so small compared to Gopinath, because Gopinath is actually really big. She was not satisfied that she was so small. So Janava Thakurani desired to make a bigger Srimati Radhika. And then, of course, there was confirmation internally that Srimati Radhika also wanted this. So they were arranging to bring a bigger Srimati Radhika to fit with Gopinath. She's about there, she's small, but not that small. She's just smaller than Krishna, but not so small. So at that time, they were arranging for another Srimati Radhika to come. And then also, before Janava Thakurani's disappearance from this world, she arranged that a deity of herself could be made and should also be given next to Radha and Gopinath.
Why she's left? Why she's left?
I don't know here. So at that time,
You don't know why she's on the left?
no, it was instructed by Srimati.
That's what he's asking.
Oh, yes. Why, okay.
He wants you to explain that.
Why she was put on the left.
Thank you, Ramesh
Sorry.
Prabhu.
Thank you for explaining what Ramesh Prabhu said. Why is she on the left? Okay. So, Srimati Radhika told Janava, who was actually the younger sister of Srimati Radhika in Krishna Lila, known as Ananga Manjari, that you should be placed on the left and I will be placed on the right. But there was a problem. The pujaris did not want to do so because they weren't sure. This is kind of a little bit interesting. So what happened? In their dream, they received a dream where they were told by Radha Gopinath, especially Srimati Radhika, no, you place me on the right.
Do it louder.
And place Ananga Manjari on the left side. So here, it was actually Gopinath who said it. He wanted Srimati Radhika on his right. And it's not written about in the writing, but we know that this mood of putting Radhika on the right means that he's accepting her superiority. So in this place, this is all Seva Kunj. What is Seva Kunj? Seva Kunj means it is the place where the devotee's mood is completely surrendered to such an extent that Krishna cannot repay them for their love and affection. And so what is their mood? What is Krishna's mood? He wants to try to reciprocate in one way or another. Therefore, he's always trying to serve the gopis, especially Srimati Radhika. So this is Seva Kunj. So Krishna is keeping Radhika on his right side, showing that he is Dhir Lalit. He's completely subjugated by her love and affection. So because of this was the order, the instruction of Srimati Radhika herself, that Ananga Manjari should be on the left side of Gopinath and Srimati Radhika will be on the right side of Gopinath. So this is a very beautiful speciality, and this is also connected to Gauridas Pandit, who is the uncle of Janava and Vasudha, the wives of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. We should also understand that Ananga Manjari is no ordinary person. She is the Shakti, the eternal Shakti of Sri Nityananda. Janava is the eternal Shakti of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and Baladev Prabhu's form in Madhurya Ras, because he serves in all rasas, is Ananga Manjari, who is the younger sister of Srimati Radhika.
Some devotees have the misconception, and that was very emphatic. But so many say Nityananda is Ananga Manjari, but it's completely, Ananga. It's very fashion now.
Nityananda Prabhu is Nityananda Prabhu. Ananga Manjari is Ananga Manjari. Baladev Prabhu is Baladev. But he's serving in all different rasas. So in the rasa, Madhurya rasa, then Baladev in the Shakti form is Ananga Manjari. So it's not the same Baladev dressing up as a girl or anything. This is his Madhurya form. He's also in Sakyaras. He's got the Vatsalya mood, he's got friendship mood, and he's also serving in every single way. So, of course, we want to sing this bhajan, Gopinath Mama Nivedana Shuna, but maybe we'll do it back at the Radha Mino Bihari Mandir in Gopinath Bhavan.
Okay, Ramesh Prabhu, Jiva Pavana Prabhu from England is offering his pranam, and so is Jai Shri from Boston.
Jiva Pavana from England offering his pranam to you. And Jai Shri from Boston.
We keep going in and out.
It's live. So we should go. So we should go. Oh. Can you see that? I have a light in my bag, but I can't.
No, you can see it fine.
Okay. But you're not going to be able to maintain connection.
Kishori, where?
We're underneath.
Yeah, okay. We have to go. So this is part of the old temple. It's kind of a bit reminiscent of Radha Govinda where we were yesterday. The same kind of building in red stone. How beautiful.
Sorry.
All right, are we going to try to just walk through Radharaman Mandir?
What time is it?
It's time.
6:30? Are they not open yet? 6:08,
Oh, okay.
like yesterday.
So we'll do.
Radhe Radhe. कैसे आप? सब बढ़िया?
Radhe Radhe.
राधा रमन जी का मंदिर भी खुल गया, दर्शन करने गए।
6:30.
कब?
Oh my God.
प्रभु
कब? 6:30 और अभी?
हाँ हाँ अभी तो
Abhi.
सेवा तो बंद है, राग सेवा अभी।
राधे 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 राधे।
So
राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। प्यार राधा रमण हरि बोल।
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। प्यार राधा रमण हरि बोल।
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Pyara Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
हरि बोल हरि बोल।
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
हरि बोल हरि बोल।
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
हरि बोल हरि बोल।
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Ho! Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Kishori, there's no darshan.
Hari bol, hari bol, hari bol.
It's red.
Green light.
Oh, I was looking at something else.
Hari bol, hari bol, hari bol, hari bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Kishori? Thank you so much.
Hari bol, hari bol, hari bol, hari bol, hari bol. Radha Ramana Hari bol. Hey Radha Ramana Hari bol.
Hare
जय राधा
Hari bol. Radha Ramana Hari bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari bol. Radha Ramana Hari bol. Radhe Radhe Radhe. Radha Ramana Hari bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari bol, Hari bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari bol,
जा जा
I can't. Okay, No.
नीचे नीचे
Okay.
लाइव है लाइव राधा
They won't let me, I'm just doing my pranam. They won't let me take a picture. So, Radhe Radhe. Okay? So this is Radharamanji Mandir. We can't have darshan of Radharaman, so sorry. But you can see the mandir inside. Okay, Radhe Radhe.
Sorry, they're not allowing cameras on Radharaman right now.
Radharaman is in quarantine.
I guess so.
So this is Radharaman courtyard. Very beautiful. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. So sorry we couldn't let you have darshan.
Radhe Radhe.
I'm sorry we couldn't let you see him.
But we can post a link to today's photo.
Yeah, you were at least in the Padmanabha Goswami,
Radhe,
Dandava
Padmanabha
Pranam. Radhe Radhe.
सब ठीक है?
After so long.
Long time.
Oh. That's Padmanabha Goswami. Yes, we'll go to Gopal Bhatta Goswami's Samadhi.
You need a light?
No.
So just here on the right, coming up, is where we showed you the other day, Radharaman's birthplace,
So,
manifestation place.
so this is where Radharaman manifested. Right here. There, that little temple in white is where he manifested.
And now there's not so many monkeys here, so we can go inside, Gopal Bhatta Goswami's Samadhi.
You stay close. So this is Gopal Bhatta Goswami's Samadhi Mandir. Radhe Radhe Baba. And this is his guard, Gopal Bhatta. Radhe Radhe. Okay, it's okay? Huh? He said it's... Radhe Radhe.
We can't do parikrama here because they've got it blocked right now. So quick because we're going to lose connection.
So no, he said no. Okay. Okay. ठीक है. चल. राधे राधे. राधे राधे मैया. राधे राधे. राधे राधे मैया. ठीक है.
Look at her. She's just show.
I am. We have a help her. Is she coming out? Radhe Radhe. Oh, what a beautiful, peaceful, happy cow. Oh, her name is Ganga. She comes here every day. Ganga.
Coming.
ठीक है. राधे राधे. राधे राधे मैया. Okay. Oh, it's locked now.
Okay, so Sudevi, you're with Sudevi. She's doing the work of the gopis. They're like chokidars.
I'm so sorry we can't give you all the darshans. Usually they what?
Liquid coming from above when it's not raining.
Radhe Radhe. Usually they don't mind, but right now I think Radharamanji is in quarantine. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
There you go.
Okay, sorry about that. Huh.
Go from after darker. Go from after Goswami's day.
Haribo! Yes. Haribo! Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Pyara Radha Ramana Haribo.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Radhe Radhe.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. That was Niduban. Whoa! Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Haribo, 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 Haribo. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Jai Ho! Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Pyara Radha Ramana Haribo.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Up, up.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Shama Sundar.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Radhe Radhe.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Ho.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. We said we wouldn't bring you to Loy Bazaar, but we have.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's where we get our spices.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
This is the Western store. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. Rama Rama Hare. Radhe Radhe.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Lights out! Hey, bolo Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe. Hey, Govinda Radhe Gopala Radhe.
Govinda Radhe Gopala Radhe. Govinda Radhe Gopala Radhe.
Now we're going to Seva Kunj Gali. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe.
This is Seva Kunj Gali in here.
Bolo Govinda Radhe
Govinda Radhe Gopala Radhe. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Now we're going toward Himli Tala.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Can you focus it?
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama,
Is it open?
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. A gully is an alleyway. Gully. Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We're in Imli Tala again. The original tree that Krishna came to, Srimati Radhika came to, Mahaprabhu came to. And this is Mahaprabhu Baitak, right here. And
Jai Mahaprabhu ki
Jai.
Shri Imli Tala
Ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And I'm sure you all know where we are now. We're back at Gopinath Bhavan and Jamunaji. It's getting more and more misty, so you can't see out anymore. Hari Hari Bol. Jai. Hari Hari Bol. So now we've reached the end
Of our little parikrama, and then we're going to go back inside.
and tell some Hari Katha. Thank you so much, Sudevi and Anup Krishna Prabhu.
So we will see you maybe tomorrow. We'll
Yeah.
see. Tomorrow we are observing the disappearance festival of Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam. So we don't really plan to go out, but we might start something out. I don't know for sure.
We'll see.
We'll let you know.
But remember Pure Cow Seva team, and if you want to donate anything to their seva, they're feeding all of the cows and the animals of Braj, taking care of them if they're sick. So please remember them, and if you have any extra in your pocket, even $5 or $10 will help feed the animals, especially.
Even one.
It will help. So, and there's a rickshawala who wants to be part of the thing, so there he goes.
There you are.
You're part.
World
Okay.
famous. Radhe Radhe.
Now everyone knows you. Very good, very good. See, he's so happy. Very nice.
Okay.
Radhe, Radhe.
See you.
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Thank
Radhe,
you.
Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe. Now, let's see if we can get into the Bhavan.
Out. We didn't bring the key again.
Uh-oh. Oh, Shashi.
Someone's
Oh, thank you, Prabhuji. Our Savior is coming with not even a key to open the door for us.
We can go and see Radha Gopinath. Chalo.
Radhe, Radhe, Prabhuji. Thank you. Oh, Kishori ji. I got caught on the door. Jai. Let's just go and offer pranam to Radha Gopinath. So there.
See, we were just there, Radha Gopinath, and we couldn't get close, but we can get close to these Radha Gopinath.
You can get close to Radha Gopinath here.
Jai Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radha. You come this side also. Jai Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe Guru Deva Prana Dhana Hai
Jai Radha Gopinath.
Chuki
Jai. Okay. Now we are going. He's giving some Hari Katha there. And we're just going back to our room.
through this meeting.
We're just keeping you on your toes. Radhe, Radhe. So,
You can go ahead of me, sit
okay. Now we're back at
in. Gopinath Bhavan.
Radha Vinod Bihari Bhavan is just upstairs.
There you go.
So, okay.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Uh-oh, it's turning around.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Okay.
Rama Rama.
You guys are getting back.
Oh, it's Vrindavan Pilasini, Didi. You can't really see her.
Oh, you're on.
Oh, I don't think anyone can see you. Okay. There she is.
Hare Krishna. Haribo.
Dandavats,
Where did
Didi.
you guys go today?
We went to Dear Samir and Gopinath and Radharamanji.
Oh, you opened at night too?
Yes. Just they only let you run through.
Yeah.
Oh, this reminds me. Okay. Here we are at
Radha Vinodihari Mandir, Gopinath Bhavan, Śrī Dāmodara,
Jai Ho.
otherwise known as home.
Is it on? Shri Gaurasundar and Krishna. Just move this a little. Kishori was talking about Pran Pratishta, and so I just wanted to add that Gurudev did Pran Pratishta of Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ji and Sri Gauranga in Vrindavan for Radha Vinod Bihari Ji, and in Fiji for Mahaprabhu. Of course, he has to be on an island. So he did arti to them many, many times in the Fiji Islands, and he worshipped them. Actually, I think a couple times they were even in his room, and he did seva personally to them. And you all know the story of the baby, how he made his way up to see Gurudev. Just at the night he left, actually. He left at 3-4 in the morning, and the baby went to see him that evening on his own without me. So we know that they have a mind of their own, and that Thakurji is the Lord. Sometimes we forget that and we think, oh, I'm going to look at them. But Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and all of our Vaishnavacharyas, they said that our heart should be in such a way that when we say we're going for darshan, it means that they are actually seeing us, that somehow or other something in me has attracted them. And Thakurji is in such a form, interestingly enough, many times you'll find that people have Thakurji with their eyes rolled up like they're in bhav, or eyes to the side. Gurudev said no. He said they are here to give us mercy. They are here to look upon us. Just like Gurudev told me, I asked, do Radha Vinod Bihari Ji and Gauranga, do they want to go and stay somewhere else? Because devotees keep telling me they want them in the temples, and I'm traveling with them. Maybe they don't like living out of a suitcase. It's not easy. Right. And so Gurudev said no, they want to travel the world and see their devotees everywhere. And because you're all joining us, they get to do just that. A camera doesn't stop them. We might not be able to see you, but they see you. Mm-hmm. And then I'm just going to give you a quick darshan of Yashoda Damodar. And we have a lamp ready. Also, I do want to speak a little bit about Gauridas Pandit, just quickly, if it is at all possible, because we went to his samadhi and I started but wasn't able to finish.
Okay, trying to get this situated here. Please bear with us for a moment. There we go. Oh, look, it's Radharaman. Good to see him. Okay. I don't know if that's level.
Should we do bhajans or should I just finish Gauridas Pandit?
You should finish and then we can do bhajans.
Okay.
So, do you want to sit down there? In
Yeah.
front?
If it's okay.
Yep. The knob up here just turns that off for now. Okay.
Oh my God, it sounded good.
Oh, we can leave
No,
it
no,
on.
no, 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 it was a joke, it was a joke, it was a joke, please.
Just slight mood bhab here.
Dandava pranam, dear Vaishnavas. Ajnanatimirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurum militam dena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, we already did a full Mangalacharna there at Deer Samir, and we heard about who Gauridas Pandit is in Krishna Lila. He is Subal Sakha. And if it wasn't going in and out of the internet too much,
Top one here.
if it wasn't going in and out of the internet too much, you were able to hear such a beautiful, enchanting Leela. Our Gurudev tells so sweetly. Also, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Mahārāja, I was listening to him tell this Leela today, so beautiful. And how he says, Srimati Radhika was saying, oh, you don't recognize me? Your own maidservant, you don't recognize me. Meaning my only and everything is to please you, and you don't recognize me. So she was chastising him, and Krishna became so happy. I thought you were Subal, and here you are, my own heart's beloved. And they had so much pleasure. So Gauridas Pandit is also very, very dear to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu. We heard that he is the uncle of Janava Thakurani and Vasudha. They are sisters, and he is the younger brother of their father. You can look it up, all the names. I don't know all the names. But anyway, when she went there to the samadhi of Gauridas Pandit, Janava Thakurani began to weep inconsolably. Not necessarily because he was her uncle. So many times we weep when someone leaves because they're related to this body or to this enjoyment. But she had an understanding of his relationship with Mahaprabhu, with Nityananda Prabhu, and so she wept profusely and inconsolably there where we sat today, where we got to have darshan of that place. It's so extraordinary. But one Leela I want to tell, there are quite a few actually, but the main one that everyone talks about, and everyone tells it a little slightly differently, but combined all together, we can understand this beautiful Leela. So one day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he crossed one river to come to Ambika Kalan. And he wanted to, that's where Gauridas Pandit was living at the time. He was residing there. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they crossed that river. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went into his house with the oar that he used to make his way across the river. And he said, oh, Gauridas, you should take this oar, and with it you should swim across the ocean of birth and death and bring all jivas with you. So that oar is still in his place where, I'll tell you more, where the deities of Gauridas Pandit are. And also there's a Śrīmad Bhagavad Gita, some say was actually hand copied by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but for sure it was gifted to Gauridas Pandit by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Those are still there. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu were there, Gauridas Pandit became so happy because within his heart he knew something was about to take place. This was happening just before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to take sannyas. So when he went to the house of Gauridas Pandit with Nityananda Prabhu, he was overjoyed with happiness. And after some time, Gaur and Nityananda, they decided it's time for us to go. We have to continue. Gauridas Pandit became inconsolable. Don't leave me. How can I live without you? And he was weeping and begging them. You are the lords of my life. I cannot survive if you leave me. Don't leave, don't leave. So Gaur and Nityananda were like, what do? We can't say no. So they thought, okay, we'll stay a couple of days. So they stayed a little longer, and then they said, okay, now we have to go. And again, he was inconsolable. So nearby, they said that it says that there were two deities. Some say they were carved by the Lord himself. Some say that he had them carved to look just like himself and Nityananda Prabhu, made out of neem. Very tall and beautiful. If you actually look online, you can see these beautiful Thakurji. So then Gaur Nityananda brought them to Gauridas Pandit, and they said, here, we're going to leave them with you so that you understand that we are always with you. We will never leave you. We are non-different. And Gauridas Pandit said, no, you can't trick me. You can't do this and make me think that I can just meditate on you and go away. I won't have it. I won't let it be. So Gaur Nitai, they said, okay, we're hungry. All of us are hungry. Even the Murtis are hungry, so you should feed us. So Gauridas Pandit was known to be a very excellent cook. So he made a huge feast, and all four of them feasted together, both Gaurs and both Nitais, and they were enjoying so much. And then finally, Gaur Nityananda said, okay, we're leaving. We have to go now. And Gauridas Pandit said, no, I can't let you leave. I'm sorry, you have to remain here. Like Bilva Mangal Thakur is saying, you have to remain in the prison of my heart. He had that same mood. So then Gaur Nityananda said, okay, no harm. Thakurji will leave on our behalf. They will go and we will take their place on the altar. And so then Gaur Nityananda went and stood on the altar, and Thakurji became alive and started walking out. And Gauridas Pandit blocked the door, said, what are you doing? You can't leave. How can you leave me? And he's looking, and Gaur Nityananda are now as Thakurji. And these two are like Gaur Nityananda were before, their original form. And this happened a few times, and Gauridas Pandit became somewhat confused. Who is who? And so Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was showing by this Leela that I am non-different from my form, from my name, from my Leelas, from even my devotees who are speaking my Leelas. I am present there. You should see no difference. So finally, Gauridas Pandit said, okay, someone has to go. So he had whoever was the original or whoever was Thakurji was left on the altar, and the other two went. There's one more pastime I want to tell because I find it to be a very beautiful instruction. And that was into his elder age. Gauridas Pandit would make so many beautiful feasts for his Thakurji, who would sometimes, like on Gaur Purnima, they jumped off the altar and began to dance. They actually reciprocated with Gauridas Pandit. So one day he offered this beautiful feast, and Gaur Nitai, they wouldn't eat. They seemed angry. They were just like, they wouldn't eat anything. And so Gauridas Pandit was asking, what have I done? Does it not taste good? Are you not happy? Am I not pleasing you? They said, your cooking is fine. It's beautiful. But now you are getting so elderly and you're undergoing all of this hardship. It is okay to be simple. It is okay. It is right. You should be simple and serve us in a simple manner. And then Gauridas Pandit said, okay, after today, I will only make simple, like some spinach and some rice and dal, something simple for you. But from today, you take this feast. And then happily, Gaur Nityananda ate that feast. So this is also important for us. When my Gurudev gave me Radha Vinod Bihariji and Gauranga, he said, don't do too much. Don't do too much or you will be bound to have to do it. You are not a full-time pujari. Yes, Thakurji is there. And he said, I want that they should be like family members. As you eat, they should eat. Meaning if you're going to have a snack, you should definitely run to them and give them something. Don't leave them out. They're your family. They're your beloveds. And he said, but you can't do a full-time pujari seva like they do in the mandir. So start very, very simply. And then when I started traveling and we were trying to inspire on behalf of Gurudev, our worship of them became very, very simple. And sometimes as you're traveling, you can't do arti. I can't offer them cooked preparations. So I was worried. And I told Gurudev, I'm worried, I'm making so much seva aparad. And then Gurudev said, no harm. He said, but they shouldn't fast. This is a lesson. I know so many devotees will sometimes think, oh, I'll just put them to sleep, and then when I come back, I'll take care of them.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, or in a week, or even in 2 days.
Or after Kartik.
And Gurudev said, no, not like this. He said, they're 17 kilos. Just them, not even talking about their paraphernalia. Just Radhavina, Bihariji, and Gauranga, and then everything that comes along with serving Thakurji. So Gurudev said they want to travel with you. He said, but they shouldn't fast. You should always carry, and he made a sign like putting his hand in his pocket, that you should always carry some dried fruits and some nuts for them. You should always carry something, just how he would say, your mala shouldn't fast. If you are doing so much seva that you can't chant 64 rounds, that you can't chant 32 rounds, no harm. But your mala shouldn't fast. You should still chant some harinam on your mala. Feed that mala. It is your lifeline. Holding on to Tulsi Devi and offering everything to Guru and Krishna. So being simple. Our Gurudev would always tell us that the mood in the heart is what Krishna accepts, not the big thing. Oh, I can chant 64 rounds or 3 lakhs. Who's attracted to that? If someone was just saying your name like Jiv Bhavana, Jiv Bhavana, Jiv Bhavana, Jiv Bhavana, Jiv Bhavana, would you be just like, oh, attracted? Or if someone said, oh, Jiva Bhavana Prabhu, you'd be like, oh, you know me, you're calling my name. There's such a difference. There's a relationship, there's a mood. There's somebody who's actually acknowledging you, not just trying to get the name out. So how will we ever attain to any kind of devotion if we don't really concentrate, be simple, and offer our hearts within everything that we do? So this is something that Gaur Nityananda taught to Gauridas Pandit, to be very simple. Don't worry about all these elaborate things. If we can do it, then fine, but we will have to maintain that standard. And if we go on any tour, or we have to go somewhere for some time, then we have somebody to worship our Thakurjis. Gurudev told me after he installed Radhavino Bihariji and Lord Gauranga, he said, you are responsible for them even after you leave this body. I thought, oh, I wish you would have told me that before. What do you do? So I don't have a will, but now I've made it known to everybody who knows where they go. I've told that person and I've told everyone I know, this is where Thakurji goes, and there are no exceptions, because I have faith that they will continue their seva. So Gauridas Pandit was very near and dear associate of Sri Gaur Nityananda, very dear to Janava Thakurani, very near and dear to Vishuddha Thakurani, all the Vaishnavas. And today we were blessed with being there at his Samadhi Mandir. We were there at the Bhajan Kutir, the place of Bhajan of Gopal Guru Goswami, where he was showing his manifest Leela, even though he had entered Samadhi. This is extraordinary. And also, we heard how the wind became stunned, hearing the sound of Krishna's flute, that instead of wanting to breeze by as the wind does, it tried so hard to stay connected to that beautiful sound of Krishna's flute. So Sri Bhaktivedānta Thakur says that all of these things are so favorable for bhajan. All of these places that we're taking you, now you know what they look like. You know all of the different ways that we're walking to Govindiji. Yes, you know how to get there. You know where Gopinath Bhavan is from Jamuna and where we go to get the boat. You know where Bailvan is across from Jamuna. Now you're learning, and all of these things and remembrances of Gurudev are rising in the heart. And what will happen? Then Sri Krishna will manifest in our hearts by chanting and remembering his sweet pastimes. So thank you for allowing me to tell a little bit about Gauridas Pandit, I felt it's very important that we've been to his Samadhi Mandir, so we should do some remembrance of his wonderful relationship. And also, if we want the mercy of Gaur Nityananda, then the best thing to do is glorify their devotees. So Dandavat Pranam. Sorry.
So because we just remembered Gauridas Pandit, I would like to sing Devadi Deva Gaurachandra Gauridasa Mandire and then Namami Nandanandanam. What page is it? Devadi Deva Gaurachandra. If you don't have a songbook, Jiva Pavana Prabhu will very mercifully post the bhajan in the comments section of the
It's
thread.
page 85.
85, okay. So just scroll to his most recent post and you will find the bhajan there. This one goes very low. 1 second. Now we will sing Namami Nandanandanam, page 289, and then Radha Kripkatakshastaviraja, page 285, and then Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam, page 290.
In that order.
In that very order.
85. प्रमाणशासनेश्वरि रमेश्वरि शमेश्वरि प्रमोदकामदनेश्वरि ब्रजेश्वरि ब्रजाधिके श्रीराधिके नमोस्तुते कृत्रिममद्भुतं स्थलं निशम्य भानुनन्दिनी करोतु सम्पदं जनं कृपाकटाक्षभाजनं भवेत्तदैव सञ्चितं विरूपकर्मनाशनं भवेत्तदा ब्रजेन्द्रसूनुं मण्डलप्रवेशनं तदा करिष्यसिंहं कृपाकटाक्षभाजनम्
Tell them first what you're doing.
Just need to switch it over to the local Wi-Fi because we're almost out of bandwidth or on the SIM.
That's what happened. It was saying we only had a little bit left.
Yeah, it stops it at 50% and then at 10%.
Yes, so there's only 10% left. Please don't go away. See it first, but it should come back.
Yep. Radhe, Radhe,
Please let
Radhe.
us know if you're with us.
Is it there? Is it working?
Remember,
Yes.
there's a delay.
I see it.
Okay, this should be okay now. We're on the... Oh! You're kind of in the way.
Sorry.
Okay, this is on behalf of all of us, offering the lamp to Śrī Dāmodara. Now we're going to sing Damodarāṣṭakam and Hare Krishna. Damodarāṣṭakam is on page 290, and we're going to do the Gurudev tune because it's quicker and you've only got so much time. Or do you want to do the old tune?
Old tune.
Oh, it's opposite day. This means opposite of what Sudevi says every day.
It's always opposite day.
Okay. Jai.
Shri Radha Damodar Ki
Yay.
Jai. Page 290 in the songbook or wherever Jiva Pavana Prabhu posts.
before you do your Mangalacharna, while there's more devotees, because sometimes they have to go do other things here and there, you might want to tell what we're doing on Ekadashi at the same time, and also on Govardhan Puja at the same time.
Okay, so Ekadashi is coming up soon. And for us tomorrow, we will be observing the disappearance of Śrī Das Thakur.
According to our Gurudev's.
According to our Gurudev's calendar. So I don't know if we will be going out tomorrow.
Is tomorrow Ekadashi?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's so much to tell about Śrīla Das Thakur. And then on Ekadashi, we want to take you all on Vrindavan Parikrama, as we do, except we will be beginning our Parikrama instead of at 5 in the morning, at 5 in the evening, Vrindavan time, so that we can take you all with us. I don't know what the experience will be. It could be pixelated, but anyhow, we will take you with us.
But you could just be chanting Harinam and just being on Parikrama.
Or we could be doing kirtan or answering questions as we're moving along. But it will take
about
2 hours and 15 minutes, plus a couple little stops along the way, so it could take up to 2.5 hours, which would be the entire duration of our evening program. Probably coming back, of course, and having darshan of Thakurji, or beginning that way. So on Ekadashi here, we will do that. And then, of course, coming soon will be Anukut Mahamahotsava, meaning Govardhan Puja. And so we were thinking what to do. There's so many of you, and it might be that you want to sponsor a sweet or two or anything for Govardhan.
Gurudev would say that if anyone offers even 1 grain on that day, that, what did he say?
1 grain of rice.
He said Lakshmi may, no, 1 grain, any grain. He said Lakshmi may, it may be that the goddess of fortune may have to beg one day. But if anyone offers even 1 grain to Giriraj on this day, they will never be beggars, but hopefully just beggars of prem. Let's remember that.
So we were considering how it might be that you might be able to somehow share that way. We want to be able to offer your offerings or bring your offerings on your behalf. So we will make some arrangement. If you would like to donate, to give for Govardhan Anukut Mahamahotsava, we'll try to bring some sweets, some grains, some offerings. Even if it's just for 1 grain of rice. But if you can give more than that, we know how hungry Giriraj Mahārāja can get. He was calling for more and more. Anor. So as you like, you can give or not, but we will still pray on your behalf.
And it will be just a small little festival with us and the cow people, the Pure Cow Seva group. But we're going to go to this special place that Gurudev would bring us on that day. And
back in the day,
and talk about that. And also we want to bring you to different places, to Govardhan, and also to different places in Varshana. So we're going to try to be doing this all at the same time so it doesn't disrupt any of your programs.
Yes. So it might be going in the evening time. It will be for us, and it will be getting darker.
But we're doing our best. So we'll make it available that somehow if you want to make any little donation, we have one friend who very often donates $1.08 to our service, and it's one of our favorite donations in the world. But so if it's that much, then it's something to offer to Giriraj.
Or if it's that little. Either way. So, yes, and we'll post the information afterward if you would like to make any connection in that way.
But either way, we'll have your names. I've already got the list from last time. So, and I've made more of a list today.
Yes, and anyone else, if you want to tell them, they can send their names in and we will add your names to the list.
It's better if you do it in our private...
I guess our internet company is having difficulty again. It hasn't been too bad, but they do have over 600 customers all sharing their same bandwidth. And they're broadcasting from a massive antenna near Radharaman Mandir. So sometimes it's not dependable, so please forgive us for that. Anyway, we were just saying that if you would like to, Srila Gurudev would offer all of us at the time of Anukut Mahamahotsav, Govardhan Puja, all the preparations were there, but really it's not about the preparation so much as our hearts. So in the same way that we offered all of ourselves and those that we care for, even those we might not care for, but we prayed for everyone and offered them to Jamuna that she can carry our message to Krishna. We're going to also offer ourselves to Giriraj Maharaj. So now we will continue with Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam. Beautiful, beautiful treasure of Śrī Satyavrata Muni. This is his bhav, what he has witnessed in trance, his transcendental realizations as they are progressing deeper and deeper in his relationship with Krishna. And it has been written down in Padma Purana by Vedavyas, has the commentary of Śrī Sanātana Gosvāmī in Sanskrit with the Bhav Anubad, the commentary of our Param Gurudev Śrīla Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
So the Bhav Anubad of Śrīla Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. And then on top of that, it has the Bhav Anubad of our Śrīla Gurudev Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Maharaj. So it has become even more and more and more authoritative, which is just wonderful. This is, oh, I know why this isn't working. It's connected to the Wi-Fi, got it. So more and more and more authoritative. And Vaishnavas like more and more authoritative. It's become sweeter and sweeter the more all of these transcendental parrots are biting on that fruit. It's becoming sweeter and sweeter. So before entering into this beautiful transcendental treasure, we will pray to our Guru Varga. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namahum Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Śrīmad Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Nitya Namine Namahum Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedānta Swami Nitya Namine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Harshivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girin Yakrapatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam. First of all, I offer my Dandavat Pranam thousands of times in the dust of the lotus feet of our beloved Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtotara Shati Shri Śrīmad Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Maharaj. And the same thousands of Dandavat Pranam in the dust of the lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtotara Shati Shri Śrīmad Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Swami Śrīla Prabhupada. And to all of our Rupanuga, Gaudiya, Guru Varga, and to all Vaishnavas, past, present, and future, including all of you who are present with us today, I offer my Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, dear Vaishnavas. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Sham.
Radhe, Radhe. So today we had the fortune of going to Radharaman Temple and Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami Samadhi. They didn't really allow cameras in either location. They used to allow cameras for Radharaman, but something with lockdown or the shift.
They don't want people to stop and take too long.
Yes, as we were going in, they were spraying our hands with disinfectant, I think. And then we would go inside, and they didn't want everyone to just be congregating, so they let you come through, offer pranam, see Sri Radharaman for a little bit, and then continue on our merry way. So we will have to afterwards send a recent photo of Radharaman. One of his bhaktas or posting photos every single day, many times a day. It shows up in my WhatsApp, and I hear the ding, and I open it up, and there it is, beautiful picture of Radharaman. Hundreds. Yes, hundreds of beautiful pictures, so we will all receive the opportunity to see him. So now we will enter into this beautiful transcendental treasure, begging in the dust of the lotus feet of our Gurudev, our Param Gurudev, Śrī Sanātana Gosvāmī, Śrī Satyavrata Muni, Ved Vyas, and all Vaishnavas, that may even a particle of their moods which are present within these pages manifest itself within our hearts. So we will pray in the words of Raghunath Das Goswami, Vairag Juga Bhakti Rasam Prayatnair Payana Mam Anubhikshamandam Kripam Vidirya Paraduk Duki Sanatanam Tam Prabhum Ashrayami. What is the time? See, somehow we're ending up with like 15 minutes of reading. So yesterday we were hearing about, maybe I should start with chanting the prayer as our Gurudev would. Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Lukha Ladhavamanam Paramrishtamadhyam Tato Drutya Gopya Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. I don't know if our internet has come back yet. So now we're receiving the Digdarshani Tika Bhav Anuvad of Srila Param Gurudev Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Mahārāja. And yesterday he was speaking about what is Ishvara, how Satyavrata Muni is offering his pranam to receive the mercy of Shakti before approaching Shaktiman. So he's praying Namam Ishvaram, but what is the meaning of this? So three things: Sarva Shaktiman, Jagat Ekanath, and Nija Prabhu. So Sarva Shaktiman means the possessor of all potency, which means he's also addressing the potency. Because you cannot go to Krishna directly. Krishna says, I don't accept that worship, but if someone goes through Guru or through the medium of Shakti, then I will accept that. So we always say the name of Radhika before Krishna. We say the name of Lakshmi before Nārāyaṇa. We say the name of Sita before Ram. Always the Shakti's name before the Shaktiman. So now the commentator discusses Sri Bhagavan's beautiful form. Sri Satyavrata Muni shows the exceptional supremacy of Sri Krishna by describing the unique beauty of his form. He describes how his earrings are swinging, Lasat Kundalam, because he is running away from his mother, Sri Yashoda, out of fear. Okay, I'm just making sure I read the previous paragraph before this. So out of fear, he ran away from his mother Yashoda. Or else, because it is his nature to always make transcendental, childish mischief due to unceasing restlessness. So, from different perspectives you can see. From one perspective you can say, how can the Supreme Absolute Truth, Lord of everything, the Master of fear itself, death itself is afraid of him, fear itself is afraid of him, so how could he be running away in fear? Because he can make the possible impossible and the impossible possible. So in Vrindavan, Krishna is playing the role of like an ordinary child. Human-like pastimes, not about the lila. So at the same time, he is mugdata, forgetful, and also sarvagya. So when his mother is chasing him with a stick, because he was a naughty boy, he broke the butter pot, he left footprints, he was feeding the monkeys and feeding the crows and eating it himself. He was very naughty, so she snuck up upon him, and immediately all the monkeys and crows went flying, fluttering in all different directions. And Krishna knew, uh-oh, I'm in trouble, and he jumped. And then she went to catch him, but he began running. Mind you, he was very tiny, very small little boy. And he went running in such a way, she was chasing after him, but he was moving in a zigzag pattern. And she was, Gurudev said, middle-aged and quite hefty. In traditional India, and also many cultures around the world, heftiness was a sign of beauty and well-to-do-ness. Recently, super skinniness is a sign of beauty, but back in the day, it was not that way. Super skinniness was a sign of weakness and bad health. And if someone had a little bit of weight on them, they were considered healthy. That's what they call it in India. Oh, she is healthy. They say healthy. So this means that you are, if you have a little weight on you, then everyone, oh yes, they're doing well. It's even a sign of wealth. So Gurudev said Mother Yashoda is a little bit hefty and also middle-aged, because her and Nanda Baba, she and Nanda Baba could not have children, but they were praying to Shalagram, praying to Nārayaṇa, and then eventually she was able to become impregnated, and she had beautiful son, Krishna. That's another discussion. She actually gave birth to twins. This is told in, on the authority of Hari Vangsha, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has revealed this, and our Srila Prabhupada has also put it in his Śrīmad Bhagavatam commentary in the 10th canto before Brahma Vimohan Lila, Śrīmad Bhagavatam. So, on the authority of Hari Vangsha by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, with all of the evidences proven, our Srila Gurudev also established it very heavily, and this is also established by Mahaprabhu and all of our Rupanuga line, that the Krishna of Vrindavan is not the same as the Krishna of Mathura and Dwarka. Krishna of Vrindavan is different. He was born from the womb of Mother Yashoda, along with his twin sister, Yogamaya, whom Vasudeva Maharaj was requested to take and bring back. So Krishna, who manifested in a 16-year-old form, beautiful, with helmet and conch shell disc club, lotus flower, pitambar and vaijanti mala down, garland down to past his knees. Pitambar means yellow garments. He manifested in the jail cell to Kamsa and Devaki, and at that moment they offered him prayers. And then they begged him, please take form of a baby. But he said, immediately you'll have to bring me to Vrindavan and exchange me with the newborn daughter of Yashoda. This was the order of Nārayaṇa, who manifested to Vasudeva and Devaki, who prayed to him in Aishwarya Bhav, with a mood of awe and reverence, seeing his opulence as God. So they went to, Vasudeva Maharaj went to Vrindavan with his Krishna. And that Krishna he put down on the bed. He did not see the other one. He only saw this daughter. He took this Yogamaya, and then unseen to anyone, the Mathura Krishna merged into the original form, the original Krishna, who is Braj Krishna. When Mother Yashoda would feed him, she didn't offer prayer, she just gave him her breast milk. So this was the mood of Braj, very human-like pastimes without all of this mood of awe and reverence. So this Krishna manifested in Vrindavan and played like an ordinary human child. All of the great sages and yogis are completely amazed. I'm going to use a word, you can look it up, flabbergasted. They're completely awestruck, flabbergasted, seeing that the supreme absolute truth, Purnam Brahma Sanatana, is playing in the courtyard of Nanda Baba like an ordinary human child. And they're saying, how fortunate is Nanda Baba and the residents of Vrindavan. Aho bhagyam, Nanda Gopa Brajokasam, Yan Mitram Paramanandam Purna Brahma Sanatana. They're completely amazed and mesmerized at this amazing event. And Krishna himself is so consumed with the love and affection of the Brajabasis, so absorbed in that ras that he forgets, I am God. And instead he thinks, I am just the son of Yashoda and Nanda Baba. I am the friend of Subal and Sridham and Madhumangal. I am the beloved of Radhika, Lalita, Vishaka, Champaklata, Chitra, Sudevi, Rangadevi, Tungavidya, Indulekha. So he's thinking like this. He doesn't think I am God, but he's completely captivated and controlled by the love and affection of his devotees, so much so that he forgets. And so when his mother is chasing him with a stick, even though he's afraid of, even though fear itself is afraid of him, he becomes afraid. He becomes afraid. So this is an impossibility becoming possible. Once again, 100 points and 2 burpees for anyone who knows the Shakti of the Lord, known as, and in Sanskrit, for making the impossible possible. Not you, Sudevi. If you need further proofs of what I spoke just now, there are so many verses in Śrīmad Bhagavatam and in Shastra to prove this point. Even Durga Devi, when she kicked Kamsa in the head, when he tried to dash her to the floor, this baby took the form of Durga, and as she was flying up into the air, kicked him in the head, and she called him a fool, and she said, that person who will kill you has already taken birth somewhere else. She actually used the word birth, this Janma. So we don't see that Krishna was born in Mathura in the jail cell. Rather, he appeared. They call it Krishna Janmastan, but really he is manifest. It's his Prakatstan. But his Janmastan is in Gokul, Nanda Bhavan, from the womb of Mother Yashoda. Why? She vows to Nārāyaṇa, to little Krishna, I vow to Nārāyaṇa, you came from my womb. We did the umbilical cutting ceremony. So there's so much to learn about this. We did discuss it quite deeply when we were going through going beyond Vaikuntha. We will have an opportunity to discuss it further through the reading and the study of this Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam. So the power to make the impossible possible, Krishna makes it possible, even in Dvarka, that he can have a headache. How can God have a headache? Well, if he can create him, he can have him, if he wants, right? How can he be forgetful? If he wants to be forgetful, he can, but he only allows himself to be forgetful when he's surrounded by those he completely trusts. And who does he completely trust? Only those who have the maximum of love and affection for him. And that means the Brajabasis. No selfishness whatsoever. Only for his happiness, his pleasure, his benefit, for his purpose. So, in Vrindavan, the Brajabasis don't know anything except for Krishna. All they know is that they love him, and he also forgets everything and only knows that I love them. And yet, at the same time, there is another aspect of him which remains Sarvagya, all-knowing. How does one reconcile this? It's the right of the Supreme Lord, Supreme Controller. Namam Ishwaram. This is the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Controller, and yet, Lasat Kundalam. His earrings are moving to and fro as he's running in fear from his mother. That's why all the great sages are like, oh my God, what's going on? And they're relishing these pastimes. So these 2 earrings, the makara-shaped, the shark-shaped earrings, constantly swing near his cheeks and seem to be playing there. In this way, the sage describes the speciality of the extraordinary splendor of Krishna's worshipful face. Mind you, these earrings are not ordinary. They're not just jewelry. Everything in Vrindavan is conscious. So these earrings are swinging to and fro. What are they doing? They're also kissing his cheeks. Yet another meaning of Lasat Kundalam is those two Makara-shaped earrings have achieved, here we are, the celebrated fortune of kissing Sri Krishna's cheeks and are therefore the most exalted of all of his ornaments. The gopis also become jealous, not real jealousy, transcendental jealousy of Krishna's flute. In Brahma Samhita, the flute is called Vamshi Priya Sakhi, and the flute is his dearest Sakhi. Sakhi means girlfriend. Brahma is saying in Shriya Kantaha Kantaha Parama Purusha Kalpataravo Druma Bhumish Chintamani Ganamayi Toyam Amritam Kataganam Natyam Gamanamapi Vamshi Priya Sakhi. The flute is his dearest Sakhi, girlfriend. And the gopis are saying, hey, that's our property. But somehow that piece of bamboo, they're saying, is taking what belongs to us, always receiving the opportunity to be kissed by Krishna's beautiful, transcendental lips. This flute is being kissed by Krishna's lips again and again, and they're becoming upset at the flute. Those earrings are kissing Krishna's cheeks. So also, so many moods and bhavs are moving within their hearts. So these earrings are celebrated by this fortune of kissing his cheeks and are therefore considered the most exalted of all of his ornaments. Consequently, simply by mentioning Sri Krishna's earrings, the special fortune of all other ornaments adorning his various limbs is implied. So when you mention his earrings, automatically this implies all of his other jewelry. We know that the jewelry is not ordinary of Radha and Krishna. They're also personalities. What is that prayer in Radha Kripkataksha Stavaraja? Mekhala Gune. I can't remember the beginning part at the moment. But one time it is said that she didn't, or they did not put her waist bells on. And those waist bells became very manini, very in a mood of upsettedness that you have forgot me. I cannot do my seva, like this. And so the waist bells were upset. If you can imagine that everything is conscious, and not just conscious, but literally alive with love and affection in relationship to Krishna and Srimati Radhika. The idea is sometimes given in this material world through, kids' books and kids' TV shows or whatever. But the reality of that transcendent realm is that everything, every particle of dust is awake and alert to its love and affection for Krishna. And every particle of dust is capable of fulfilling any desire, but especially that desire, Chintamani. It is capable of fulfilling our desire to awaken our hearts in its eternal love for Radha and Krishna. So all other ornaments are implied by mentioning his earrings, because they're also serving Krishna. For this...
Just reminding you of the time.
Oh, okay. For this reason, Śrī Satyavrata Muni is indicating, I am offering obeisance to that personality whose bodily luster beautifies his earrings. We always heard this when we were little, and now we're hearing it more and more. That actually, Krishna is so beautiful that he beautifies his jewelry. He beautifies his clothes. Our Gurudev would always tell that, that little naughty baby boy, Krishna, so cheeky, when he just has a little string around his waist, and he's dusty with the dust of Braj, he's even more beautiful, more and more beautiful. Krishna himself is beautifying his ornaments, but because these ornaments are always desiring to serve him, he's accepting their service. And by the touch of them to Krishna's body, they're also becoming more and more beautiful. Krishna is the source of all beauty. That is his primary quality, his Śrī. But his Śrī also takes a form as Śrīmati Radhika. So Krishna is the source, Sarva Shaktiman, of all beauty. So here it is saying, he is beautifying his ornaments. His bodily luster beautifies his earrings. In other words, Sri Krishna's limbs even beautify their own ornaments. Can you imagine how beautiful Krishna is? Our Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Mahārāja, once he said, you have not seen how beautiful Krishna is. You have not seen. And he said, if you can take everything in the entire universe that you consider beautiful, everything in the entire universe, not just this earth, not just this solar system or galaxy, but the entire universe, and condense all of that beauty to one point, that wouldn't even be equal to one particle of dust on the feet of Krishna. How beautiful is Krishna? And he was witnessing something at that point which we weren't seeing. We were just seeing him seeing that beauty of Krishna. And at that moment when he said that, the entire audience just spontaneously burst out into applause. So he was saying, how beautiful is Krishna? So in other words, Krishna's limbs even beautify their own ornaments. For this reason, the gopis have said, Trailokya sobhagam idam cha nirikshya rupam yad godvija drumam riga pulakanya bhiram. Yabibhram. Śrīmad Bhagavatam 10:29-40. Dear Krishna, as a result of beholding your beautiful form, which has enhanced the fortune of the three worlds, even the bodies of the cows, birds, trees, deer, and others have erupted with horripilation. Horripilation means goosebumps. Just by observing the beauty of Krishna. What to speak of the gopis? Of course they're experiencing that, and all those in human-like forms. But here they're mentioning that even the bodies of the cows, the birds, the trees, and others have erupted with horripilation. Is it at all surprising then if your beautiful form bewilders us? Also, while Uddhava was describing Sri Krishna's beautiful form to Vidura, he said, Vishmapanam svasya chatsobhag sobhagardhe param padam bhushana bhushanangam. Śrīmad Bhagavatam 3:2-12. Sri Krishna's form is so captivating that even he is astonished when he sees himself. His beautiful form embodies the topmost limit of exceedingly good fortune and opulence. Indeed, ornaments usually beautify the person wearing them. But Sri Krishna's form is so beautiful that he actually increases the beauty of his ornaments. In other words, compared to all other divine forms in existence, the beauty of his form is supremely divine. 1 second. Something just happened and I just realized it. I forgot to plug my phone into battery and it actually died while feeding out the signal, the mobile phone signal. So I can't even turn it on for a few minutes. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So I just wanted to share in this connection. Where are we? So let me just read that translation again. Sri Krishna's form is so captivating that even he is astonished when he sees himself. We've all read about that and heard about that, how in Dwarka, when he was looking at the floor, he was seeing his own reflection and he was so attracted. Who is that? So just seeing himself, he's so attracted. What to speak of him? Also, all the other forms of the Lord. Mahavishnu himself is so attracted to Krishna that he arranged a whole pastime of stealing the 10 sons of the Brahman so that he would be able to have darshan of Krishna. He told Krishna, I did this whole thing just so that I can see you. This is Krishna's nature. His beauty is so amazing and spectacular that he reverses the nature of everything. The other day we were on Jamuna, and Sudevi told you about how Jamuna even reverses her course and then goes backward toward Krishna to offer the wealth of her heart in the form of lotus flowers at his lotus feet. Stones melt. Normally stones are hard, but upon the touch of Krishna's feet and the sound of his flute, they forget their hardness and begin to melt. And if you go to so many places in Vrindavan, you will find Krishna's footprints melted into the stone. The calves who are drinking milk from their mother's udders, as they're drinking, they hear the sound of Krishna's flute, and their ears turn into cup shapes. Big like this, to drink the nectar of Krishna's flute, and they forget to drink milk, and it begins falling out of their mouths as they're completely stunned, drinking the nectar of Krishna's flute. Now, all Brajavasis are completely absorbed in and mesmerized by Krishna's beauty, and Krishna himself is also mesmerized by his own beauty, and his own beauty beautifies everything else. So indeed, ornaments usually beautify the person wearing them, but Krishna's form is so beautiful that he actually increases the beauty of his ornaments. In other words, compared to all other divine forms in existence, the beauty of his form is supremely divine.
Jay.
The gopis worship Krishna with their eyes. And eyes in this world tend to do something. They tend to blink. And also when the gopis are worshipping him with their eyes, something happens spontaneously where tears of love and affection come in their eyes. What happens as a result of this? They begin to curse the creator Brahma. What a foolish creator you are. Don't you understand that one moment of separation from Krishna feels like millions of yugas? And you've made these eyes which blink so many times per minute? You don't know anything about love. What a foolish creator you are. And on top of that, you make tears and we cannot see Krishna. We cannot worship him with our eyes. What kind of foolish creator? You should have given us a body full of eyes that never blink and never tear up so that we can constantly drink the beauty of Krishna. So here the gopis are saying how all of these different personalities, the cows and birds and trees and deer and everyone are completely mesmerized by the beauty of Krishna. So, is it all surprising then if your beautiful form bewilders us? How beautiful is Krishna? Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupananda Guru Varga ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. So tomorrow we will observe the disappearance festival of Sri Narottam Das Thakur. We will chant many bhajan of Narottam Das Thakur and speak about his life and his pastimes and his complete dedication and surrender to Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu.
One thing they're just asking for you to tell the schedule for Govardhan and for Ekadashi. Probably Govardhan.
Don't know that far.
Around the world. We're going to check it out and give you some info tomorrow.
Yes. Excuse me.
We've never done it like this. We're trying to bring you everywhere we can. So we're, maybe make a lot of mistakes along the way, but at least maybe you can come to Govardhan and Radhakund and Varshana.
Mm. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
I move the babies.
So thank you all very much for being with us today, giving us the opportunity to remember the beautiful teachings of our Gurudev and Guru Varga and to reflect upon them.
And
also,
taking us on
Parikrama to Dhir Samir, Gopinath Mandir, Radharaman, Gopal Bhatta Goswami Samadhi. So many beautiful places.
We even took you to Loy Bazaar.
Oh, yeah.
That's bizarre because we wanted to bring you near Radha Shama Sundar. One thing I didn't... Oh, anyway.
There was a lot of people waiting outside and they had like a corral system to allow people in from the main road, from Radha Shama Sundar. But we will also discuss Radha Shama Sundar and Shyamananda Prabhu another day.
Yes.
So we look forward to being with all of you tomorrow. One thing I want to express before that, but I'll express it now, is that we are indebted to all of you for engaging us in our Guru Seva, for engaging us in going to these beautiful places of pilgrimage, for engaging us in reading and studying Srila Gurudev's books, the books of our Acharyas, and keeping us busily engaged in somehow remembering the teachings and the moods of our Gurudev, of Srila Prabhupada, of our Guru Varga, for engaging us in our Guru Seva, which is our life and soul. We are indebted to all of you. So keep indebting us to yourselves. And we look forward to being with all of you tomorrow. Shri, what?
I just wanted to say we'll post a link where you can send donations for Govardhan Puja. And if too much comes in, then we'll use it for the taxis to Govardhan and to Varshana. It will be used for the, for Govardhan and
Directly
to
for
get
that.
there. So don't worry.
Yes. So, okay.
Okay.
Radhe Radhe, Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna, Radha Vino Vihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Satyanandana Gaura Hari Ki Jai.
Oh, glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Jai.